ADOT introduced its new canine unit today to help sniff out drugs and human trafficking in commercial trucks passing through ports along California and New Mexico.
Carissa Planup explores how the agency is now enhancing its role in public safety.
Santos, one of two new ADOT canines.
So on average, we're getting at least an arrest a week.
The 2-year-old Belgian Malinois works alongside Officer Daniel Brooks at a state port on I-40, where up to 15,000 semis pass through every day.
Having a canine makes it easier because other people can be pulling them over, and I can check real quick to see if there's any criminal activity going on.
Hundreds of vehicles have already been inspected.
The drug-sniffing duo, formally introduced today by Governor Doug Ducey.
And we want to make sure that there's sufficient training and skill that we can interdict these drugs and human smuggling.
The K-9 unit is just another part of ADOT's expanding law enforcement capabilities. When the Enforcement Division was formed in 2010, the director says about 20% of his officers had arresting abilities. Now that number is more like 80%.
The state trooper's home was in the highway department years before it became ADOT.
Division Director Tim Lane says it's not surprising ADOT is taking on a larger public safety role.
Being on the border, we can provide that first look at those trucks and those vehicles as they come into our state.
Santos and Officer Brooks have already had major success working with a task force near their port.
They had 13 seizures that week, and a little over 1,000 pounds of marijuana, and I think 20 pounds of meth. So that's a lot of stuff going down the road that shouldn't be.
Well, I don't believe that we militarize our state ports. We want to have proper enforcement.
Governor Ducey saying more badges working the borders means more safety.
Good boy.
And we may see this canine program grow.
We got 230 pounds of marijuana out of one vehicle. It makes my job easier, and he enjoys it.
Carissa Planup.
Good boy.
For Arizona's Family.